Hi, so I am back and today I'm going to, tonight I'm going to talk about my skincare routine. So the first thing I wanted to talk about was what I've been dealing with a little bit with my skin since becoming pregnant. They haven't really diagnosed me with rosacea yet, but they said I'm borderline. So when I take my makeup off, you will be able to see that these bumps here and here, that's where I have them. They're not filled with pus or anything like that. They're just almost like a rash. They don't hurt me. They don't feel really like anything. They're actually pretty smooth. They don't make my skin look bumpy. You can see it here, but once I take my makeup off, it's really red. It makes my face really red. I'm a little insecure about it since my complexion is really not that bad, but this has made it a little intense. So you guys will see it once I take my makeup off. You guys, don't judge me. My skin is not perfect, but I don't really get acne. I have dry, sensitive skin, and I'm gonna tell you guys what I use on it. I also want to talk to you guys about facials. Well, I go and get facials every 2 weeks now. Facials have changed my life. I love facials. I love what they've done for my skin. I love that my esthetician, she gets in those places that you don't really, not that you don't think of, but like she can see it from above your head with the light, and it just, everything goes boom in her face. So I would highly recommend getting facials, whether it be once a month, every 2 months, whatever is affordable, whatever your skin needs. Everybody's skin is different and they can tell you what you really need. With mine, I go every 2 weeks and I have seen a big difference, and a lot of the skincare that I'm going to talk about today was recommended by my esthetician. I have seen a difference. Like, I started with one product first, which was actually the Murad City Skin Overnight Detox Moisturizer. This is what I started with when I first started getting facials, and I wanted to see about like a few weeks or so how it did with my skin, and it did really well. So then I was like, you know what, I don't think she would steer me in the wrong direction, nor would they sell things there that would not work with my skin. So I started giving other things a try, and I really like it. So a topic I also wanted to talk about were face masks that you can get at any store like Target, Walmart, whatever. They come in those like little packages. They're one-time uses. I actually do not, for my skin at least, I do not recommend them. I don't use them anymore. I think it's a waste of money, at least for me. So that is my opinion on those. Let's get started with my skincare. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of details about each product. I hope that this video is informative, and enjoy. So I first start off with the Burt's Bees Cucumber wipes. I have tried many makeup wipes, and I think that the cucumber has been my favorite. It's for normal to dry skin. It's a little bit more expensive than the other ones I've tried before, but I do have to say that I really love these. Taking off my makeup, like I said before, mind you, see, as soon as I start taking it off, you can see, and that's just one layer of foundation that I have. So you can already see a difference in my skin. It's gonna be really red at first because I'm scrubbing and it's probably a little irritated. You can already see the difference. So I'm only gonna do one side so you guys can see. It's gonna be really red at first because these really work, and they're like working their magic. But if I get up close, you guys can tell, like, these are not poppable pimples. They are just like little, it's like a rash on my face basically. And like I said, the doctor told me that it's due to pregnancy and it'll go away eventually or whatever. It doesn't really bother me except when I don't have makeup on because it's really rough. All my freckles and all of my rosacea glory. Then I use the Clarisonic, the Mia 2. Morning and night I use the PCA Creamy Cleanser. This stuff is awesome because it has sunflower seed oil in it. Okay, so you guys can see my skin is already starting to calm down from when I first took off my makeup, when it was like really red. It's usually just red right after I take makeup off, whenever I'm like pulling everything to the surface. So I'm gonna use a little bit of this on my Clarisonic brush. Feels so nice, and it gets in those hard to reach places. So my skin is going to get red again because I am irritating it. And I have no sink up here, so I'm going to use water just to wash this off my face. Every like other day, about 3 times a week or more, depending on how dry my face is, I'll use the PCA Gentle Exfoliant in my T-zone area where I'm really dry. So once I'm like done with the shower or washing my face in the sink, I use this again, like a towel. Like usually I just use a towel that was on my body, and I will do the Thayer's Witch Hazel Rose Petal. So once I put that everywhere, this stuff is really awesome, and I haven't used it that often because they told me not to use it on these spots here, like the red spots, because they said they aren't pimples. But if I get one, like I had one there, I would use it on that. It comes in a pretty good sized tube. So then I go back to a product that I talked about in the beginning. This is the City Skin Detox Moisturizer. It says overnight. I use it morning and night. So then you just boop and it comes right out. Just a little goes a long way. Put it on this side. Really soothes my skin to the redness. Lastly, use the Rose and Lavender Toner Water. There we go. Spray this on my face. I'm sure you guys can see a difference from when I first started cleaning my face and how red it was to now. It's a lot not so crazy. And you can see the makeup here before and after. If you guys would like to see what kind of makeup I use, this is just one time covering my face. But like I said, rosacea really isn't that hard to cover. No shame. Don't be ashamed in whatever skin issue you might have, because you never know when somebody else has it too, but you can just be really good at hiding it. I hope you guys like my video. Hope it wasn't too fast. If you have any questions, like I said, feel free to ask me. I'm always available. My videos, subscribe below, write me a comment, let me know what you guys would like to see next. I'm really getting into this whole YouTube thing. I finally know how to edit by myself, so that is why more videos are coming. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I didn't bore you guys, but I hope that you guys learned a thing or two.